Hey everybody, welcome to the Cold Morning Gentlemen's Chat. I'm Ryan, and I'll be your host for this evening.
I'm Thompson, and I have a really badass car.
I'm Brock, and I make coffee.
Man, come on! I mean, Brock does so much more than that.
Thompson does have a pretty cool car.
I have something to say during the middle segment. Brock, as in me, as in the guy right here. Not that guy. I'm pointing, but you can't see me because this is an audio. But, star point to the guy that kind of looks like Brock, but isn't Brock at the moment, star. So there you go.
Just put a big arrow on the screen.
Okay, I'll do that. So, hey everybody, what's going on? That was just a joke. We were just joking around because we're good at imitating each other. So
Ryan. I'm really good at editing and also DDR.
See, could have fooled me. Brock, that is. And then Thompson's just laughing over there. So how are you, Ryan? What have you been up to?
Editing, playing DDR.
That's cool. What about you, Thompson? What have you been up to?
Oh, just drinking and working at, a place where I hate my managers.
It's so true. Thompson totally does that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
I mean,
okay.
I do the same thing, and it's all right. I hate the people that don't like the orders that I give them and whatever. But we just gotta do that. Ryan wouldn't know because he doesn't have a job. It's that stupid idiot. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Ryan? Aren't you a stupid idiot?
Yeah.
Unless editing and playing DDR is a job, then yes, you were right.
That's cool. Well,
let's really do this.
Okay. Well,
let's stay on track here, guys. Come on.
We seem to be doing a good job.
Come on, I, Thompson, want to stay on track.
Okay, then, Ryan, do you want to do the honors in taking us into the cold front?
Alrighty. Well, everyone, as you know, our first section is going to be the cold front, where we, Cold Morning, tell you, the audience. That's our
There's a jungle in our cold front.
We, Cold Morning, tell you, the audience, what we have going on as a group. So, Brock, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Ryan told me that what's coming out this week is, or what's coming out next week is a video game show. Hopefully, by sometime next week. We don't want to say it will be on Wednesday because we're collaborating with someone. Also, December is the month of cameos. We got a couple cameos in a couple things coming out. So next Wednesday is going to be a collaboration with someone, and then sometime soon, or later in the month, a very great man will grace the screen again. Isn't that right, Thompson?
With a great mustache. And some great drinking tips. And also some new Colombian friends.
A man very dear to Ryan's heart, being my uncle and stuff.
He is an uncle of Ryan. We don't know how, and we never really explained it, but he is an uncle. If you didn't know I guess
that's canon.
The canon, the lore of Cold Morning. That sounds very, very almost like fantasy-esque. The lore.
like the lore of the Lord of the Rings. Ooh.
We should make a Cold Morning wiki.
It would get deleted immediately.
Well, I think we can go to like I know there's Wikipedia, but then there's also other things like Wikia, like Wikia,
Yeah.
and you can do Cold Morning wikis and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's where Wikipedia is.
You know who would be a good person to head up the...
And I love Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Man,
I only know that because of Thompson told me. I'm Ryan.
Man, fans, I love Star Wars. Star Wars is the best. Also, I really love the first 3 movies, like the ones that came out afterwards, because they're great, and I love Jar Jar Binks so much.
Man, me as Brock, I don't know what to say about that, Thompson. That's not me.
What's wrong with a cartoon rabbit that steps in poop? I mean, what's funnier than that?
I draw a lot because I'm Brock and I draw things, and that as an artist that draws me, Brock, I don't think that's good. Brock, that's me drawing. I drew something
Ryan,
a while ago.
I also disagree with your assertion that the first movies were good.
I've drawn to the conclusion that that's a bad thing. That's an art pun.
Well,
You get
man,
it?
puns are my deal.
Art is my deal, and I don't know what Ryan's doing over there. Just
Editing and stuff.
Playing DDR.
But anyways, I was gonna say, you know who'd be a good person to head up the Cold Morning Wiki?
Andrew?
A person that we all love, except you, Thompson, and that's Michael Farah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Michael Farah.
Jeez, Thompson, what the f***'s wrong with you?
He just...
Whoa, Ryan, you
He's
never
too-
curse.
He's too... Michael...
Oh!
Man, he must have been playing DDR too hard.
Yeah,
This is the
Crash
worst.
came on, and I'm just no good at that song. Thompson's super good at it, though.
Well,
So,
that's
in
cool.
jokes.
Why don't we go to the middle section? Brock would agree with myself that the middle section should come up because I have some good news, but I told it to Thompson because he really wanted to talk for the middle section. So
Yeah, it's true. I really did. So Brock has this really amazing news that he told me, Tom Span. And that news is that Brock has an interview at Gearbox tomorrow. Gearbox Software.
what? No way! I surprised myself by that news. That's super cool. Oh my gosh, man! I'm super excited about myself.
It's true. Brock is very excited because it means if he gets the job, he gets to sit and play Borderlands 2 for 8 hours a day.
Man, was it the one about me going and doing the female casting for Lilith?
Yes.
Man,
Brock-
I love this. I'm so excited to be interviewed about Lilith.
Man, Brock, you should really not have tried out to be a girl because that's just silly.
I gotta go. We gotta end this quick so I can go back and work on my kissy face. Man, that's gonna get him. That's gonna get him. As long as I show him my kissy face, and then maybe just strip to it like a Speedo, because I'm also an avid swimmer. then that's really gonna win them over for sure.
But if you strip down to just your Speedo, then you'll be showing your boobies, and that's indecent exposure.
Then I gotta be wearing a bikini. A bikini.
Made of bees.
Yes. Oh, this is amazing. This is the best podcast we have ever done.
Oh.
Oh man.
I,
You know-
I Ryan, for one, am happy for Brock that he got this opportunity.
I'm happy for myself, really. And I'm happy for Thompson too, because he should be happy as well. Like Thompson, which is not me. I'm happy for that guy.
I'm just gonna say this, Brock. You need to go in and stay level-headed because it's an interview, and it doesn't mean you have the job.
That is true. Thanks, Thompson. Wise words. And I'll stick by those words.
I'm a wise man. You know, with my studying of history and such.
That is true. History and interviews, they relate in some way, shape, or form.
And
Yeah.
And how? Well, that was a cool thing that I decided to tell you, Thompson, and that you told everyone else. I liked that middle section that I thought of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess, wow, we're really going fast on this one. It could be either because we're just super excited or because this is a horrible podcast.
Well, okay, so let's spice it up. Michael Farah, who I, as Thompson, don't like.
Thompson,
up
what
with
do you
an
have against Michael Farah?
Man, Michael Farah is just too much Michael Farah for me.
What?
Okay, so anyway, Michael Farah, who I don't like because I am Thompson, came up with an idea for a caption contest, which...
Oh yeah, I thought of that. As in Brock, as in me.
Yeah. So, you know, Brock, why don't you go ahead and take this away?
Okay, since this was my idea, Brock, which is me, I thought it'd be a funny idea. Well, actually, Michael thought it would be a funny idea. But
Man,
I'm just
I
gonna.
don't like Michael as Thompson, me.
So we're gonna take his idea and say it's our own idea, and what it is we're gonna have a cold morning caption contest. And what we do is, I think maybe coming soon, we'll have a picture. And you know those like kind of JPEGs or GIFs where it has kind of like the black background and then the pictures in the middle, you know? Maybe we can have
Like a demotivational?
yeah, demotivational thing. Then on the bottom we can have whatever the text is. And whoever does the best one, we'll either like give them a shout out or something, or if we're feeling really squirrely, we'll
You know what you should do, Brock? You should give them mail them a hand-drawn drawing.
You know what? I would like to do that. I enjoy drawing, and I would enjoy giving people drawings. So maybe that's something.
What would you draw them?
I hope it's not a dick again.
What? You just took the words right out of my mouth, Ryan. Except instead
Man, Brock,
of saying,
what
"I
is
hope
the
it's not a
deal
dick
with
again,"
What's the
it's gonna be a
deal
dick.
with you drawing dicks?
I don't know. It's just the fascination of them.
Man, Brock, you're gay.
It's like, you know what? It's instead of using it as like a penis as a penis, it's more like, you know, what could this penis be? Like a dinosaur, or a car, or a spaceship, or a hot dog, which would be weird, but
It's just
it's just
something
an art
between
thing.
some buns. You
It's
know?
just it's an art thing. You guys wouldn't understand because I'm an artist, and you guys are not.
That's
so-
right. I have a practical application to my degree, history.
And then Ryan, that's not art. What you do is not art. Stupid.
DDR. That's not anything.
So, but yeah,
The
so
film has long been a mainstay of the artistic community.
shut up. So that's the contest. What? So we'll have the Cold Morning caption contest, where you could win a drawing from Brock, which is me. I like to refer to myself in the third person a lot, which a lot as in meaning just this podcast. But
I think we, Cold Morning, all enjoy doing that immensely.
Oh, someone got a message.
Shut off your phones,
That was
guys. Come on,
Ryan, how irresponsible.
That's super irresponsible, guys.
Ryan.
So, stay tuned for that. And, yeah, that was good. I guess that would be the middle section, plus extra, you know. So, let's go ahead and, wrap this up.
Well, before we do that, I, Tom's man, have been, talking to Lucky from The Filter a little bit, so if you guys want to check that out.
Oh, yeah. Ryan has been talking to, Lucky from The Filter as well. He's a pretty cool guy. Isn't that right, Lucky? You know, you can answer, but you can't really. We're not going to hear you. But
This is the part where you can say yes out loud to yourself, and we'll pretend to acknowledge it. So say that right now.
And now. Okay, we heard you. Okay.
All right, man, good job. You're good. Yeah, good job.
So be sure to catch Lucky on The Filter, which you can find on GameFira.com. And I don't know if they still have a YouTube page, because the last thing they were talking about was how YouTube is a horrible place. But it's a horrible place for some people. Like, people get so they want to be famous and have subscribers so bad that they'll be willing to pay for it. But that's the bad things about YouTube. But we don't have to go into that. Go listen to them to hear that. But
That's some crazy right there.
that is some crazy.
We, including me, Ryan, at Cold Morning,
.com.
we do not pander to such audiences saying, you know, give us a thumbs up or subscribe. We don't support that unless, you know, you support not supporting that, in which case, you know, give us a thumbs up for not supporting that.
It really helps
It
us
really
out.
helps us out.
Yeah, or even one of those things where you see an annotation saying, "Wow, all the Cold Morning guys' voices sound different. Give a thumbs up if that's cool to you." We never do that. So
I, Tom's man, love Resident Evil 5, so give a thumbs up if you also love Resident Evil 5.
I agree with that. Everyone give Tom's man a thumbs up.
I, Ryan, also agree with that.
But yeah, so that was a good gentleman's chat. Don't you agree, Thompson and Ryan?
I, Thompson, will say I'm sorry to Joel and Andrew.
They're really missing out.
I, being Ryan, also agree with Tom's man that I'm sorry, Joel and Andrew.
And I, Brock, want to say I'm sorry, Joel and Andrew. You really missed out on something awesome.
If you miss out frequently, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out.
And I guess with that, we'll bid everyone adieu. Adieu. I know French too because I'm Brock and I know that. So, bon appetit, mon ami, and
Adieu. That reminds me of the Bimani song.
and French crepes, and we will see you next time on the Gentleman's Chat.
Brock, why don't you end us with some French sub kids? Go ahead and say that in French.
I forgot what it was, but I think I told you, Thompson. What was it?
All right. Well, since you don't remember, but I You told me that once. I remember. It is Bon Jovi.
So Bon Jovi and goodbye, because I just said hello and goodbye. So
I'm Ryan.
This is Thompson saying goodbye.
This is Brock saying, "Shazay moneno de malay."
Can we stop now?